Need precise control over how your FastMCP resources are stored internally while keeping clean public-facing URIs. We'll demonstrate how to register resources with custom storage keys using addResource, a feature introduced in FastMCP 2.2.0 that lets you decouple internal storage paths from client-accessible URIs. You'll see exactly when and why you'd use this pattern, particularly for versioning internal storage or migrating resources without breaking existing client integrations.
Hash creating a resource with standard URI as the key. Resource equals text resource. URI equals resource / data. MCP, add resource resource. Hash will be stored and accessed using resource / data. Hash creating a resource with a custom key. Special resource equals text resource. URI equals resource / special data. MCP, add resource. Special resource key equals internal / data v2. Hash will be stored and accessed using internal / data v2.
This demonstrates the custom resource key pattern introduced in FastMCP 2.2.0, enabling explicit separation between a resource's public URI and its internal storage identifier. The pattern allows developers to maintain stable, client-facing URIs while using different keys for internal resource organization, creating a clean abstraction layer between interface contracts and implementation details. Unlike the standard URIs key approach, this technique gives servers control over storage schemas without affecting client access patterns. The mechanism works through explicit key assignment during resource registration via addResource, creating a bidirectional mapping between the public URI and internal key. When clients request a resource by URI, FastMCP transparently resolves it to the corresponding storage key, while the reverse mapping ensures proper resource retrieval. This design enables use cases like resource versioning, storage location migration, or A/B testing of resource implementations, all without requiring client-side changes. Notably, this custom key capability applies only to programmatically added resources via addResource, not to decorator-based resources using @MCP resource. This pattern solves the common problem of storage schema rigidity in evolving systems where data organization needs to change independently of client contracts. By decoupling public identifiers from physical storage locations, teams can refactor backend systems, implement caching strategies, or introduce new resource versions while maintaining backward compatibility. The trade-off is minimal additional configuration during resource registration, but the flexibility gained, particularly in long-running services or versioned APIs, makes it valuable for systems where data organization may evolve faster than client integrations. The pattern complements FastMCP's other resource types like file resource and binary resource, providing consistent key management across all resource classes. Let's break it down line by line.
Hash creating a resource with standard URI as the key. Resource equals text resource. URI equals resource / data.
This creates a text resource where the URI serves as both content identifier and default registry key. When added via addResource, FastMCP 2.2+ will use this URI as the lookup path unless overridden with a custom key. This pattern maintains clean one-to-one mapping between resource identity and access path, while still allowing versioned or alternate storage keys when explicitly specified.
MCP, add resource resource. Hash will be stored and accessed using resource / data.
This registers the resource in MCP's registry using its URI as the default access key. The URI serves as both the public identifier and internal storage path, maintaining consistent lookup behavior. For custom key mapping, available since 2.2.0, you must use addResource. The @resource decorator doesn't support key overrides.
hash creating a resource with a custom key. Special resource equals text resource. URI equals resource / special data.
Creates a text resource instance with its canonical URI identifier. This URI serves as both the resource's logical address and its default storage key when added to MCP. The custom key functionality, introduced in FastMCP 2.2, only works with add resource, not with the @resource decorator.
MCP add resource. Special resource key equals internal / data v2. Hash will be stored and accessed using internal / data v2.
This enables explicit key assignment during resource registration, decoupling the public URI from internal storage location. Custom keys only work with add resource, not the @resource decorator, and let you version resources or use alternate access paths without modifying the original URI. The pattern supports all resource types including text resource, binary resource, and file resource. Resource identity pattern. FastMCP 2.2.0+ introduces custom storage keys that decouple a resource's public URI from its internal registry identifier, enabling clean versioning and namespace management. Custom keys only work with add resource. The @resource decorator always uses the declared URI as both identifier and access path. This pattern maintains backward compatibility while allowing gradual migration of resource URIs in production systems.
The key that changes nothing alters everything.